Hello students, I am Mrs. Shraddha Amit Saravekar. I teach in Deccan Education Society's Madhav Sadashiv Golwalkar Guruji Vidyalaya, Pune. Today I am going to discuss with you the seventh chapter, that is mensuration. Now, in my previous lectures, we have studied about different shapes like cube, cuboid, cylinder, cone, then sphere, hemisphere, frustum, etc. And we have also solved some of the examples based on them. Now today we are going to learn mensuration and study some more concepts related to the circle. So let us begin with the presentation. Let's now learn arc of the circle, then the formula to find out length of an arc, sector of a circle, the formula to find out area of the sector, relation between the area of the sector and length of an arc. So let us start. Can you see this yummy pizza? Yes, of course. We do eat chapati or bhakri in our daily life. But sometimes we also have pizza. Now here you can see a slice of pizza. And the end of it or the edge of it I have denoted as arc. So let's see what is meant by arc. An arc is any curved part on the circumference of the circle. So this is the circumference of the circle and any part of this is known as an arc. Now there are two types of arcs. Minor arc. Arc with length less than half the circumference. Now if you know the center of the circle divides, if you draw diameter, then the circle gets divided into two parts, that is semicircle. Okay, and arc with length less than half the circumference is known as minor arc. So if you look at the figure, then here arc CDB is your minor arc. And then major arc, arc with length more than half the circumference. So half the circumference and more than that, then it is known as major arc. So here arc CAB is a major arc. Now how to find out the length of an arc? The total length of the circle is its circumference. And you know what is the circumference? It is shown by 2 pi r. We can find it out by using this formula. Now, you also know that the measure of a complete circle is 360 degrees. So, when the angle is 360 degrees, then the length of the arc is 2 pi r. When the angle is theta, then what will be the length of the arc? You can cross multiply and get the answer. So, length of the arc is equal to theta upon 360 into 2 pi r. So, here you are taking theta part of the whole circle. And how much is the length of a whole circle? It is 2 pi r. Therefore, the formula is like this. You have to substitute whatever is the angle of which you have to find out the arc length, and theta upon 360 into 2 pi r is the formula to find out the length of an arc. Now let's see the example. In the figure, O is the center of the circle. Angle ROQ is 60 degrees. Radius OR is 7 centimeter. Find the length of the arc RXQ. Given for arc RXQ, radius R is equal to 7 centimeter. Angle RXQ is equal to theta is equal to 60 degrees. To find the length of arc RXQ. Now you know the formula. Length of an arc is equal to theta upon 360 into 2 pi r. Therefore, here our theta is 60 degree. 60 upon 360 into 2. Pi is 22 upon 7 into 7. So here 7 will get cancelled. 60, 6 are 360. Therefore, 2 into 22, 44 upon 6. So if you divide 44 by 6, then your answer is 7.3 centimeter. Therefore, length of the arc RXQ is equal to 7.3 centimeter. Next topic is sector of a circle, and here is another pizza for you all. Now here you can say that a part of the pizza or the slice of the pizza I have cut, and therefore the pizza is divided into two parts. The central angle, in actually speaking, the central angle divides the circular region into two parts, and these two parts are known as the sectors. The sector of a circle is the region bounded by two radii and the arc of the circle. Here O dash PMQ and O dash PBQ are the two sectors formed by central angle POQ. So here there are two sectors formed. Now there is a specific way to write down the sector. How you name it? You must write the name of the center and then write the name of the arc. So O dash PMQ and O dash PBQ are the two sectors they are formed by the central angle. Now the sectors are also two types. Minor sector. The sector enclosed by two radii and their corresponding minor arc is known as minor sector. So here you can see there are two radii and the corresponding arc is a minor arc. Therefore, this sector, which is orange in color, known as minor sector. And next is major sector. The sector enclosed by two radii and their corresponding major arc is called as major sector. So here are the two radii of the circle and this part which is arc, and therefore the total part is known as the major sector. Now we will calculate the area of the sector. You know that measure of a complete circle is 360 degrees. Area of the circle is pi r squared. So when the angle is 360 degrees, the area is pi r square. Then when the angle is theta, what will be the area of the sector? Again the same thing, you are going to cross multiply and you will get the formula. Area of the sector is equal to theta upon 360 into pi r squared. So here you have to write down whatever is the central angle upon 360 into area of the circle. So remember this formula, area of the sector, that means what is the angle formed at the center upon 360 into pi r squared. Let's see the example. Radius of the circle is 10 centimeter. Measure of an arc of the circle is 54 degrees. So measure of this arc is 54 degrees. Find the area of the sector. Now you know that measure of the arc is equal to measure of the central angle. This we have studied in our circle chapter. Therefore, here our theta is 54 degrees. So given radius r is equal to 10 centimeter, measure of the arc, that is theta, is equal to 54 degrees. Here you have to find out the area of the sector associated with the arc. So let us find out. Solution. Area of the sector is equal to theta upon 360 into pi r square. So theta is 54 upon 360 into 3.14 into r square, that is 10 into 10. So 3.14 into 100, you will be having 314, and 54 and 360 are divisible by 18. So your answer will be 3 upon 20 into 314. So if you calculate, you will get 0.15 into 314, which is equal to 47.10 centimeter squared. Therefore, area of the sector is equal to 47.10 centimeter squared. So area of this green part is 47.10 centimeter squared. Now the next example, the area of the minor sector of a circle is 3.85 centimeter squared and measure of the central angle is 36 degrees. Find the radius of the circle. Given area of a minor sector is equal to 3.85 centimeter squared, measure of the central angle is equal to 36 degrees. You have to find out the radius of the circle. Now you know that area of a minor sector is equal to theta upon 360 into pi r squared. Therefore, 3.85 is equal to 36 upon 360 into 22 upon 7 into r square. So here 36 tens are 360. So let's see the next step. R square will remain at one place. This 10 and 7 will go and multiply. So 3.85 into 10 into 7 upon 22. Now if you go on calculating this, you are going to get r square is equal to 12.25. And by taking square roots on both the sides, you will get the answer, that is r is equal to 3.5 centimeter. Therefore, radius of the circle is 3.5 centimeter. Now, there is one example I have given for practice for you all. Let's see it. Triangle LMN is an equilateral triangle. LM is equal to 14 centimeter. Three sectors are drawn with vertices as centers and radius is 7 centimeter. Find first one, area of triangle LMN. Second, area of one of the three sectors. Third, total area of all the three sectors. And fourth, area of the shaded portion. So how to solve it? I have given you the steps to solve. First, as it is given that triangle LMN is an equilateral triangle with side 14 centimeter. So you have to use the formula root 3 upon 4 into side square. Thus you will get the area of the equilateral triangle. Now second step, you have to find out the area of each sector. So for that you must understand the angle of an equilateral triangle. Each angle of an equilateral triangle is 60 degrees. Therefore, your theta is 60 degrees. And radius of the sector is 7 centimeter. So you know the values of theta and r. You can find out the area of sector by using the formula. Now the third step, you have to find out the area of all the three sectors. Okay, so what you have to do, you have got the area of one sector, multiply it by 3, you will get the total area of three sectors. And last one, you have to find out the area of shaded portion. So how will you find it out? Exactly. You have the area of the triangle LMN, subtract total area of these three sectors and you will get the area of the shaded region. So I hope you are going to solve this example at your home in your notebook. Now we will study the relationship between the area of the sector and length of an arc. Now you know that length of an arc is equal to theta upon 360 into 2 pi r. Now this 2 pi r will go and divide over here. Then what will happen? See, length of an arc upon 2 pi r is equal to theta upon 360. Similarly, you know the formula for area of the sector, which is theta upon 360 into pi r squared. Now let us see what happens next. Area of the sector upon pi r squared. So this pi r square I have taken here down is equal to theta upon 360. Now look carefully at equation number 1 and equation number 2. You will find the right hand sides are equal. Therefore, the left hand sides are also equal. Write them down. Length of an arc upon 2 pi r is equal to area of the sector upon pi r squared. Now length of an arc upon 2 pi r is equal to area of the sector upon pi r into r. So here I have just splitted this r square into r into r. So you can see pi r and pi r here will get cancelled, and then you will get the formula that area of the sector is equal to length of the arc into this r. This r will go and multiply over here. So you will get length of the arc into r, and here it is 2 in the denominator. Therefore, area of the sector is equal to length of the arc into r upon 2. So this is the formula which you will have to remember. You can find out the area of the sector when length and radius are given to you. Let's see one of the examples. Example, radius of a circle is 3.5 centimeter and length of its arc is 2.2 centimeter. Find the area of the sector. Now write down what is given to you. Radius is equal to 3.5 centimeter. Length of the arc is equal to 2.2 centimeter. You are going to find out the area of the sector. Now you know the formula that area of the sector is equal to length of the arc into radius upon 2. Substitute the formula. 2 into 2 into 3.5 upon 2. So if you go on multiplying and dividing and multiplying, you will get the answer as 3.85 centimeter squared. Therefore, area of the sector is equal to 3.85 centimeter squared. So thus, you can find out when the length and radius are given to you, you can find out the area. Any two factors, that is area, length and radii, amongst these three, any two factors are given to you, you can find out the third factor. Now, let's learn some more concepts. Segment of a circle, area of the segment, and examples based on the area of the segment. Segment of a circle. Can you see a delicious cookie over here? I have cut into two equal parts. And then the diagrammatic representation. Here you are given a chord AB. And there are two arcs, arc AXB and arc AYB. Now let's see what is the segment over here. The region bounded by a chord and its corresponding arc is called as a segment. So the pink color part and the white colored part, which you can see over here, they are the segments. Again, there are two types of segments. Minor segment. The corresponding arc is minor, then the segment is a minor segment. So AB is a chord and AXB is a minor arc. Therefore, segment AXB is a minor segment. And what is major segment? When the corresponding arc is a major arc, then the segment is known as major segment. Here, this segment AYB is a major segment. And then semicircular segment, a segment formed by the diameter of a circle. See here, two equal parts are done. Therefore, when the circle is cut into two equal parts through the diameter, then semicircular segments are formed. How to find out the area of the segment then? Okay, here you can see the circle with center O, then there is a chord PQ and arcs PXQ and PYQ. PXQ is a minor segment here and PYQ is a major segment. How can we calculate the area of a minor segment? For that, you will have to draw two radii, OP and OQ. See, look at the diagram, look at the figure. We will get sector O dash PXQ and we will also get a triangle OPQ, and let the central angle, that is angle POQ, be theta. Now you know how to find out the area of the sector and you know how to find out the area of a triangle. We can get the area of the segment PXQ by subtracting the area of the triangle from the area of the sector. Therefore, area of segment PXQ is equal to area of sector O dash PXQ minus area of triangle OPQ. Now you know the formula to find out the area of the sector. Of course, yes, theta upon 360 into pi r squared, and minus you have to subtract area of triangle OPQ. We don't know what is the area of triangle OPQ. So let us find it out. You know the formula of area of a triangle, half base into height. So let us take OQ as base and PT as height. Therefore, draw PT perpendicular to radius OQ. So then it will become a height. Now we have to find out PT. Therefore, look at the smaller triangle which is blue in color, triangle OTP. In trigonometry, you have studied the sine ratio. Sine theta is equal to opposite side upon hypotenuse. So here your opposite side of the theta is PT and hypotenuse is OP. So PT is equal to OP into sine theta. Therefore, PT is equal to, OP is nothing but the radius of the circle. Therefore, R into sine theta. Now, as I have told you earlier, area of triangle OPQ is equal to half base into height. So, half into OQ base into PT height. So, from 1 you can substitute for PT, that is R sine theta. Therefore, half into R sine theta. So, here you can see R into R is there. Therefore, it will be half into R squared sine theta. Therefore, from 1 and 3, we can calculate the area of the segment PXQ. Area of segment PXQ is equal to theta upon 360 into pi r squared minus area of the triangle, that is half into R square sine theta. So here you can see that R square and R square, these are the common factors which are present. So just take R square out. Therefore, you are having area of segment PXQ is equal to R square into the bracket pi theta upon 360 minus sine theta upon 2. Just remember the formula. What is it? Area of segment PXQ is equal to R square into the bracket pi theta upon 360 minus sine theta upon 2. So let's solve the example based on that. O is the center of the circle. Then major arc PQR is given to you, which is 60 degrees. OP is a radius, which is 10 centimeter, and find the area of segment PQR. This segment which is pink in color, you have to find out the area of that. And also you are given that root of 3 is equal to 1.73. Now let us write down what is given to us. Given R is equal to OP is equal to 10 centimeter. Major arc PQR is equal to theta is equal to 60 degrees. And here you have to find out area of segment PQR. Now you know the formula to find out the area of segment PQR. Area of segment PQR is equal to r square into the bracket pi theta upon 360 minus sin theta upon 2. Now we will substitute the values. R is 10, so 10 square into 3.14, which is a pi value, into 60 upon 360 minus sine 60 upon 2. So here 66 are 360. So what will be the next step? Correct. 10 square is 100. 3.14 upon 6 minus, substitute the value for sine theta, which is root 3 upon 2. So root 3 upon 2 and the 2 as it is. Therefore, you're going to get 100 into the bracket 3.14 upon 6 minus, what is the value of root 3? 1.73, which is given to us, and 2 into 2 is 4. Now here you can see that the denominators are not equal. Therefore, to equalize the denominator, we have to take the LCM of it. Now 12 is the LCM. Therefore, if you multiply 6 by 2, you have to multiply here by 2. Okay. And if you multiply here by 3, you are going to get 12. Therefore, you have to multiply here also by 3. Okay. So let's see the next step, what it comes. Area of segment PQR is equal to 100 into the bracket 3.14 into 2 minus 1.73 into 3 upon 12. So 100 into the bracket 6.28 minus 5.19 upon 12. So 100 into 1.09 upon 12, subtraction. Now 100 into 1.09 is 109 upon 12. So approximately the answer comes as 9.08 centimeter squared. Therefore, area of the segment PQR is equal to 9.08 centimeter squared. Students, just now we have studied the formulae to find out the area of segment, then length of the arc and area of the sector. And we also have solved some of the examples based on them. Now here we have finished with the chapter. Now mensuration is the chapter where you have to calculate properly. As I have told you earlier, you have to visualize the example and you have to find out the answer, do the calculations properly, and then only you will get the full marks in this chapter. So study properly, practice hard, and all the best for your future. Thank you so much.